So in this video I'm going to show you how to connect your potentiometer to your Arduino using analog in, and you can do some pretty cool stuff with by controlling digital pins with using your analog. I'm going to show you that in later videos. In this video I'm just going to show you the basics of the analog and a potentiometer. So basically how a potentiometer works is when the shaft is facing upwards and the pins are towards you, they go from 1, 2, and 3. So number 1 is always your negative, the middle is always your wiper, and this is your positive. So right now I have it hooked up to 5 volts, so I have negative here, 5 volts, and I've got the wiper that is going to go to the analog of the Arduino. But right now I just want to show you how it works. So this is a 50K potentiometer. So when you turn the shaft here, you're actually changing the resistance. So this is what's known as a variable resistor. So this is what the code looks like. You've got your void setup and void loop. We're going to start with typing serial.begin 9600. Basically what that means is you're going to communicate with your computer at 9600 bits per second. Then in void loop you're going to write integer sensor value equals analog read, because we're using an analog pin. I'm going to be using the 0 analog pin, and basically what that is it's reading what the value is coming in from the potentiometer wiper. And then here you're going to write serial.println sensor value, and what that's going to do is it's going to display it to the computer, and I'm going to put a delay of 1 millisecond so that my display values come through smoothly. Changing this will basically, if you change it to 1000, you'll have a value every 1 second. So basically that's just what it does. I just put it there so that the computer doesn't lag when it's displaying it, and once you're done that, you can go ahead and upload it. Okay, so now that we've uploaded the code, you're just going to want to put your potentiometer in, and you're going to want to grab 3 wires. Okay, so now that you have it in, just remember that when where the shaft is, to the left of it is where your negative is. So I'm going to put the negative here, and then the other side is going to be the positive, and the middle is going to be your wiper. So you're going to want to put your wiper into the analog 0 pin. Then you're going to want to put your ground into a GND, which stands for ground, and then you want to take your positive and you're going to want to put it in the 5 volts. So as I turn the dial, you can see that the resistance is changing. This isn't actually the resistance, this is a number between 0 and 1023. That's what the analogs can read up to. So this isn't actually the amount of resistance. So what you can do is you can take this number and you can find out at which resistance, for instance 52 would be. Let's say it's 1000, like 1K, and you could turn on a light at 1K resistance by using the digital pin, by saying when it reaches 1K, turn on the light. I'll show you how to do that in another video, but this is basically how a potentiometer works and how to use an analog pin.